right. All right, let's try this one. 1963, Philadelphia. This one is another standard coin wrapper. Wrap from who knows exactly where. But these were obtained from Massachusetts. So it's possible these originated in Massachusetts. I'll go ahead and pick open the crimping on the ends of this one. And here we go. We might get a few coins in before you come back, but if there's any real excitement, you'll catch it. Coin number 1 for Sissy. Let's see what Sissy gets here. Look, the reverse of this one first. Maybe change up the luck just a little bit, right? Nothing there. We'll check the obverse now. This 1963 Lincoln cent. Got nothing. Nothing on the first coin. Let's make it to coin number 2. The reason I said that it sounded like somebody I knew or somebody in particular was because that in particular person likes to talk about how they find MS-68 coins in almost every roll. And we all know that that is not going to happen. And this particular watcher seemed to have a lot of that same attitude. That was the only reason I said. Seemed like it could have been a particular person I know. All right, second coin, nothing on the obverse. Let's check the reverse. Much earlier dice day, pretty decent looking coin. Got nothing on it though. Coin number 3 now for Mickey. Let's see what Mickey comes out with. Nothing there. And for the reverse, again, nothing. Morning, Arizona coins. Hope things are going well with you. Coin number 4, Shinbone. And Shinbone comes out with an interesting little die scratch gouge on the 6 there. So this is a Shinbone coin. A little bit of a die clash there near where the date is. Sorry, Doug. I joined again. I don't mean to yawn when I do my stuff. Crypto Shrimp Cowboy, how you doing? Been a good day. So far, anyway. Coin number 5. Shiny Coin Guy. Let's see what Sean gets. Got nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. Got nothing on the obverse. Check the reverse real quick. We are still in our first 10 coins of the roll. I do plan on extending this through to half of the roll because 1963 Philadelphia is known to have double die reverses, including a couple of really nice ones. So there is some chance we could find something, and given that, I will extend the looking a little bit further along. Interesting how it seems that bad things travel in pairs. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm talking about, so it was 2 reveals ago, back in number 776. Really nice 1961 D-roll that produced a whole plethora of repunch mint marks. Also produced a pair of clowns who wanted to knock my reveal off stack. Here's number 8. David. Found nothing so far in this roll. Still waiting for something. Farm Dog, that is the plan. I am planning on being at the St. Charles show. Mickey and I are talking about trying to do the World's Fair of Money in Tulsa and the St. Charles show in the same trip. Not sure how well that'll work out, but we're at least going to put some effort into it. Give it a shot. That is a double die lid right there. A little soft on the details, but the markers are nice and clean. So that will be our first die variety for this roll. Little double die lid you can see right there. That one will be for Taco John. We've seen all the rest of the obverse and reverse on this one, but we have a double die lid. Next up, well, this one's for Paul Hampton. Polly. And we turn up nothing. South of Tucson, about an hour? I have to relook at my map. I thought Tucson was really close to the Mexican border. An hour south of Tucson in my map, what I have planted in my little noggin right now, would carry you into the old state, Mexico. There's some pretty nice looking coins in here. I mean, for design sharpness. Just not any real double dies, except for that double die lid. You're an hour away from the border? Okay. That, boys and girls, is a double die. Let's keep looking and figure out exactly what we've got going on here. I'm pretty sure we have a double die, though. There's the doubling on the R. Let's see. Nothing really in Liberty. But we do have a double die. That is a double die showing on the lower portion of the date. Pretty nice one, too. Let's check the reverse on this, just in case. That is a pretty double die. So that one goes to IT. Let's see what else we find. A Chubby Pop Chaser. Nothing there. Let's see. Around here, nothing on the reverse either. How about number 14? From Mickey. I'll get myself wound around to doing it right. There we go. Fresh looking coins here. Nice ones. Don't see anything there. Nothing on the reverse. Yeah, nothing on the reverse. Number 15. Well, Chubby Pop Chaser seems to be a lucky guy today. Let's see what he gets. Well, nothing on the date. No eyelid. Nothing else on the obverse. No doubling on the reverse. So number 16, Mr. Valley. Let's see what James Valley gets. A lot of these are relatively pretty looking coins. I like that part of it. At least if you're going to get normal coins, they're going to be nice ones, right? Well, nothing on that die pair either. Let's go with number 17 now for Sissy. No again on the double die obverse. Let's see what we have on the eye. Not the doubled eye. Not nothing nowhere on this one. Crypto and Shrimp Cowboy. Let's see what we have. Another doubled eyelid. There's one right there. Second doubled eyelid of the roll, the same as the first one. Just a second coin. That's coin number 18. Let's get coin number 12 out again, do a little bit of a refresher, and take a look for some markers. This is the one that was the double die obverse. You can obviously see that there's something going on here, but it doesn't become obvious until you flip it around this way. You can see the pretty nice doubling on the lower part of the date. Let's see what we have for markers here, if any. It's very kind of lacking of markers. I'm seeing a bunch of old die scratches right in here. So I'll try to use that as my marker of knowledge to look for. the doubling in the date. It's coin number 19, shiny coin guy. Nothing there. Mark. Oh, is this one of them? Yes, it is. Another one of the double dies. I like this double die. It's a very nice one. Hold on a second. Let me get my lighting straight. And straighter. There we go. Let's try this. Bring it up just a little bit. We'll try it like this for a while and see what happens. Yeah, you can see that doubling on the T right up here, on the S right here, the U right there, and up here, and the R. So it definitely has doubling. You can see it in the front of the hair right here, the doubling. Yeah, the front of the hair right out here, just a little tiny wire amount of doubling out there. You can see it here on the E. But the best place to look for this one you see just a little tiny bit of it right here on the edge of the E, but that's just not very good. Your best place to look for this one is on the date, definitely. All that stuff on the bottom of the date digits. And this one, yeah, the same basic die markers, not easy to see, but they're there. And that's the die scratches running through the date. Old die scratches, almost worn off. All right, coin number 21. This one goes to Mickey. Mr. Mickey. What do we get on this? Okay, that's one of the doubled eyelids. All right, the doubled eyelid comes in that you have something extra hubbed underneath the eye. And what we're looking at is duplication of the primary eyelid right up here. There's a ridge line that runs up the eyelid. So this follows in the same direction, and it is in the same area that makes this a doubled eyelid. Sometimes you'll get doubling on the bottom of the ear. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll get doubling in the nostril. Sometimes you won't. Most of them are just doubled in and around the eye itself. Hello, Andy. Good day, good day, good day. Okay, got nothing going on there. But that is a doubled eyelid for Mickey. Here's another one, Mr. David. Let's see what David gets. Nothing. Okay. Oh, copper owl coins. Good day to you. Let's see what we have here. This one is not the double die. It is a doubled eyelid, though. Right there. So I'll put this one in a holder for Eric. Put it on the stack with the rest of them. There's Carl. Carl up next. Again, not a double die, but Yeah, all this waxy stuff, you get a bottle of xylene. You use a Q-tip, wet it down with the xylene, dab it on there, and that stuff will float right off. Xylene takes that right off the coin. Now, don't rub the coin. It's a lifting agent, not a scrubbing agent. Coin 25, now halfway through the roll, got Mickey. What happened there? There we go. Much better. Nothing going on there. Let's check the other side real quick. Nothing there either. Otis, good day to you, sir. Coin number 26. This one goes to Carl. And Mr. Carl. Nothing there. Let's check the reverse. And nothing there. Coin number 27. This one's for Frosty. Frosty. Let's see what Frosty gets. Nothing there. Nothing on the eye. Nothing on the reverse at all. Generally depends on how cleaned the coin is. If it still has a decent look and doesn't look like it's brasso polished, usually one grade worth of value comes off. More robust cleaning takes more value off. It's kind of, a cleaned coin is valued mostly by eye appeal, so you have to know what it looks like to grade it for value. Where am I? Here we go. Not the double die reverse, not the double die lid, or double die obverse. Sorry, the double die obverse. I'm concentrating on looking at the coins and thinking about what I'm doing, and I'm trying to narrate the show while I'm doing it. Makes things a little bit difficult. Yeah, it's usually what it is. A grade down. If it's not a totally abused coin, a grade down is fine. So you would make on the coin, you would grade it VF details, and then you would price it at fine condition. For shiny coin guy, another normal coin. I've got a couple of die varieties popping out of this roll, but there's just not much there. That double die is a sweet one. I like it. I think I found one of those about 10-15 years ago. Don't remember what happened to it. There's a peeled back. This old peeled back spot on the rim right there. Yeah, authentication is paramount for those. Knowing that you have it properly authenticated means you have something that's got value. Key dates like that don't just lose all their value because they're cleaned. Nothing there. Number 32. This one for Shinbone. Got nothing for you this time. $33 for Eric. Got nothing on that one either. Paul Hampton, number 34. Nothing going there. Number 35. This one's for Stan. How about Carl? See what Carl gets. It's not the doubling in the date, not the eyelid. $37 now for Taco John. Not there either. Paul? Let's see what Paul Hampton gets. Not there either. Number 39, Mark. Again, letting you guys know, especially the ones who just showed up, Eric will be doing reveals, and he'll be doing a reveal show tonight. I will not be doing reveals this coming week, nor am I going to be doing an auction tomorrow. I'm taking a week out. Coin number 40 for Carl. I'll be working on an auction for next week, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a doozy, big one. Nothing there. Number 41 for Shinbone. Nothing again. Number 42. Appreciate that, Frank. Thank you. All right, nothing on number 42. 43, DC. Not a double die. Number 44 for Sissy. Nothing there either. $45 for Stan. Well, we've got nothing on that one either. Let's move on. see what we can pick up for number 46. That, we'll go to Taco John. Relatively early die, but nothing of merit so far as doubling goes. Number 47, this one for Stan Horn. Again, not a double die. So we count on one of our last 3 coins as a possibility to keep the double dies above 5 in total number. See if that works. I try, folks. I try. Not doing it with that. Coin 49 now. Starting first class. And not that. Now number 50. Stan the Man. Let's see what Stan gets. This is what the streaks look like from the rubber wheel used in counting machines. So this is counting machine streaks. That's what this is called. It's all that graphite-y, asbestos-y stuff in the rubber wheel rubs off on the coins that are sitting still waiting for the next tube to be loaded so they can count out and go in a tube. That's it. That's all we got for that one. I'm going to take about a 15-20 minute break here. I think this show, yeah, this one was scheduled for 2:30 and it's not even 2:30 yet. So I'm going to wait probably about 15 minutes on this before I broadcast the next show. We've got 2 reveals left for today. I appreciate it. I'll see you in, I'm going to say 15 to 20 minutes. You guys have a great afternoon.